I just sat outside for a couple of hours and channeled this information, tapped in to the new moon in Cancer, and I'm pretty proud of it, if I do say so myself. This new moon is extremely potent for manifesting, and there are some major themes popping up all over the place. Other channelers, astrologers, and downloaders say the same thing. And you're going to want to know about this new moon because, for example, love is highly supported right now during this new moon. Romantic love, and I'm going to talk about that in this video. So let's get into the energy of the new moon in Cancer so that we can navigate this human experience. Every time I say that now, I just feel like a robot, like I did the first time. Like, let's navigate the human experience better and more gracefully. It felt a little too natural to do that. Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Leeor Alexandra. Welcome to the B community. On this channel, we talk about the law of attraction, spirituality, self-development, and so much more. And now I do energy updates for the new moon and the full moon and whenever I want to, right? So today I want to talk about the 4 main themes that I'm picking up for the new moon in Cancer this July, which falls on the 9th in some countries and the 10th in other parts of the world. So I would definitely look it up. Just Google that, figure out when it hits for you, and know that the energy of the new moon you'll start to feel it a day or two before and a day or two after as well. So you have like a 4 to 5 day span to do your new moon manifesting and to really feel what we're about to talk about. A lot of these themes are also going to extend towards even the rest of the year. Some of them have already begun. I'd love to know how much of this resonates with you too. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like these energy updates. They've been really fun for me, so I'm going to keep going for now. So this is a great time for manifesting. As always, new moons are super powerful, especially for manifestation rituals, right? Because you want to be figuratively or literally planting seeds today that you want to see come into wholeness, into fruition, into completeness by the end of the month or by the full moon. So the things that you plant on the new moon will often come into fruition by the full moon, which is pretty cool. So we really want to be utilizing this lunar energy because we can manifest whenever, wherever, right? We're constantly manifesting. We manifest every single second of the day. It's just about consciously manifesting. And we do want to use this lunar energy, this cosmic energy, this portal for manifestation to propel our desires and kind of make them even more effective, make our manifesting abilities even faster, even more effective, because why not? You know, our ancestors all had different rituals and ceremonies that they would perform based on the lunar cycles, based on the seasons. And I know that I'll speak on my behalf, but I know that the rest of the spiritual community probably would back this up with me, that we are all trying to kind of bring the world back to a return to ritual, a return to ceremony, a return to community. And speaking of ceremony, ritual, and community, I am hosting a new moon manifesting ceremony live on Zoom on July 8th. Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you can't make it, you will get a replay and you can do it whenever you want during the new moon, even after. It's going to be so beneficial, so fun. You want to join your community in ritual to plant seeds, things that we want to see happen for the rest of the month and even the rest of the year. It's an incredible way to really create space and time in your life for ritual and for spiritual activities and techniques. And it's also a great time to connect with people from this community who are just as serious as you are about manifesting their ideal life and about living in a more holistic and spiritual way. So we get to connect with each other in that way. People love these. We're going to be meditating, learning how to manifest based on where the new moon is in our birth chart. We're going to be doing a water ritual in honor of the Cancer new moon. We're going to journal, we're going to chat, we're going to enjoy a healing manifesting accelerator hypnotherapy session, which I just worked on. I just curated that. Tickets are limited and they sell out almost immediately. So if you want to be there, make sure to grab your ticket with the link below in the description. Can't wait to see you on Thursday. Or, you know, you can watch with the replay if that time doesn't work for you. I did an 11 a.m. because the last one we did was 5 p.m. and I just wanted to be fair to people who are in other parts of the world. And now let's get into the main themes. I picked up on 4 main themes for this new moon. So there are 4 main themes that I've picked up on, and I want to share those with you. This is going to be really heavy during those 4 to 5 days around the new moon in Cancer in July 2021, but it's also going to extend past the new moon to the full moon. Some of these themes are going to go straight to the end of the year, and some have already started. So one of the things that's going to be very potent all throughout July is there's a potentiality for new relationships, new romantic relationships, and new or improved friendships. So romantic relationships are really going to be supported at this time, especially the possibility of meeting somebody new and having a really fun and easy time with dating. So if you're looking to start dating, right now is a really good time. You're going to be supported in that. If you're manifesting a new group of friends or a new romantic relationship, this is the ideal time to really hone in on that for you, on what you want, to really set intentions for what you want. So if for example, you're going to be joining the new moon ceremony, that's what you're going to be calling in for your ceremony. So do that. Make your manifestations really specific about doing that. So it's a really good time for deepening and nurturing and creating strong bonds with your friends. Your soul family is taking form, and I'm not the only one who has picked up on this. You may have seen it happening recently for your life already. It may have already started. Maybe a new group is coming together, or maybe new friends. Maybe you're meeting new people. Maybe you've entered a new group, but it's definitely going to deepen or start during this time, and it's going to get a lot more solid around the new moon, and you're going to see this continue into the rest of the year as this group really gets stronger and closer, which is super, super cool. The second theme that I've picked up on is to give up the old to allow in the new. This is very specific to the energy of this new moon. So with every new moon, really, we allow newness to enter our life. We have the opportunity for new energy to flow in, for newness to really take place. But with this new moon in particular, we're going to find ourselves possibly needing to let go of something or someone that we've been holding on to. You might be feeling called to let go of something. It could even be an object, for real. Something that you just want to let go of in order to let something much greater come in, something much bigger, much more fitting for us, okay? If you feel that the universe has been tugging at that little teddy bear that you've been clutching, please let it go. Whatever it is, let it go. Whatever you've been holding on to, maybe it's an emotion, maybe it's a grudge, maybe it's a person, maybe it's whatever it is that you've been resisting letting go of, let it go, because something much better is about to take its place, okay? I think that during this time, we're kind of being called to declutter our personal space. So give away things that you don't need anymore, that you haven't used in a long time, that somebody else might benefit from. Get rid of old items that no longer serve you. Maybe if you're trying to manifest a new relationship, consider letting go and really releasing all the things, presents, or anything that you've gotten from exes or from people that you've had in the past. Maybe letting those things go. This is a great symbolic act as well. You're letting the universe know, look, I'm ready for the new. I've made space for the new. So we are definitely being propelled by this lunation to move forward. Other astrological alignments are also pushing us forward right now. We're being pushed towards the new, towards the future. And we have to be okay with saying goodbye to the old. So it might be uncomfortable. Change is good, but it's often uncomfortable. So there might be something that you've been holding on to. It hasn't been working out. It hasn't been good for you necessarily. You've been confused about it. You don't know if it's your fault or the other person's fault or nobody's fault in particular, or something that you really wanted that you've just been resisting letting go of. And it's kind of just time. It's going to be uncomfortable. It might be painful even, but you are really making space for something much greater to be let in. And when we create that space, we allow the universe to send that thing to us. So kind of accepting right now, I'm doing it with you, that it's going to be uncomfortable, it's going to be painful, but it's going to be for the better ultimately. Definitely for the better. Okay, the third thing that I've picked up on is emotional renewal and clarity with our emotions, with our mental things that have been going on. So some of us may have been finding themselves in a sort of difficult situation lately. Maybe it has something to do with the thing that you have to let go. Maybe it's separate. Maybe you have to make some sort of choice and you just haven't been feeling like you can clearly make one because you have no clarity. You don't know really how you feel or what you're thinking. You don't really understand how you feel about it. So we're still clouded by that Neptune energy, which kind of creates illusion, delusion, and we really can't see that clearly. However, our intuition is peeking out a little bit more now. It's time to start listening. We can really start to listen to ourselves now. We're about to receive a lot more mental and emotional clarity. So, it's been foggy with that heavy delusional Neptune energy, head in the clouds, but the fog is starting to clear. It is. Okay, so have faith in that. Have faith that something is about to become a lot more clear to you, and it's going to be a no-brainer sooner than later. And there's also something that's going to be resolved in our lives in a very big way. If we've had this difficult situation, that difficulty is about to be taken care of. And you don't necessarily have to make a choice or do anything about it, because as long as you continue to keep your frequency high, to take care of yourself, to be a good person, have pure intentions, the universe will take care of this for you right now on your behalf. And it's going to be for your betterment, for the better of your future. The last theme that I picked up on has a lot to do with Cancer because it is family energy. So of course with Cancer, we're going to have a theme that's family related. For this new moon, there's a desire to, what I'm feeling is to reconnect with a family member, or maybe improve familial relationships, maybe fix a familial relationship. There's going to be some sort of deep healing within the family. This has to do with Chiron energy coming in. And for some, that actually might push you out of the family home if that's what's more healthy for you, what's better for your healing. For others, it might be returning to the family home to reconnect with family, okay? But it doesn't necessarily have to have anything to do with Cancer. It could also have something to do with you've been somewhere where you're super safe and super comfortable and you're being supported right now, and you're kind of feeling like maybe it's time to move out of your comfort zone and to move somewhere where you don't know if you're going to be safe or not. It's out of that safe, nurturing space, but there's something special out there that you don't really know what it is, but you know it's coming. So you might feel kind of a little bit of that energy of pulling and pushing, where you want to stay comfortable and stay safe, but you also want to leave the home and go for something else. And that's going to be individual to each one of us, what we're really feeling like we want to do. But either way, it's going to be something that's for your transcendence, for your personal growth. And like I said, we have Chiron energy this month with a retrograde later in the month, which this supports a lot of healing inner child wounds and going and doing shadow work and exploring things that happened in your childhood, maybe some trauma that you might still be holding on to, that you might still be dealing with. Right now is the time to really confront that. And I would actually recommend more towards the full moon later this month to do that shadow work and journal and breath work and light work, my course. If you have that, I recommend doing that around the full moon this time. We might still be carrying something with us. This could be ameliorated. It could be made better through conversations with a certain family member. For me, I've already started to tap into this. It's in the collective unconscious, but it's come out through my individual relationship with my father. I have been having conversations with him. We fixed our relationship recently, and I'm also being called to have a lot more patience and understanding and love within my relationship with my mother right now. So that's already starting, and you might be noticing that too. It could also be with friends who feel like family. It doesn't necessarily just have to be blood related family. So there are a few more messages that have come through and that I have noticed the actual astrologers. I'm not an astrologer, of course, as you know. I just study it here and there. I'm really interested in it, but they've all kind of tapped into, and I felt this as well within the channeling. One of those things is that you are ready to trust your intuition. The time has really come for you to listen to yourself, to tap into that infinite intelligence, that part, that aspect of you that knows everything already. I talk more about that in today's podcast that I posted on Inner Worlds with Leeor Alexandra. I will link that down below for you if you want to learn more about how to listen to that subconscious aspect of yourself. The second thing is that your soul family is on its way to you, which is so cool. If they haven't assembled already, be ready and be willing and open to accepting new people into your group and creating a new group. Check in with your health, your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health, and with the health of your relationships and connections. It's very important for you to check in with your health at this point of all those areas, and also know that you're also going to be really supported in making healthy strides. So a new routine or getting into better shape, that's all going to be really supported right now. And because of the double lunation, the new moon in Cancer, sun in Cancer, there's a lot of divine feminine energy. So I recommend doing activities that honor the divine feminine within you, nurture that nurturing mother aspect within you. I'll link some of my videos below that have to do with this, with the divine feminine, feminine masculine energy. If you're interested in learning more, I'll link that down below for you. I think that this is really an interesting month for self-growth, for expanding our social circle, for seeing more of ourselves in other people, and for healing a lot of inner child things and familial things. This is a really good month for us. And it's so cool that we're really supported by the macros, by the cosmos in this healing journey this month. So that's really cool. I hope to see you guys later this week on my Zoom ceremony. Remember that tickets sell out super fast. I don't know if I have posted this on Instagram or not. I probably will by now, but I will definitely save some tickets for you guys. So grab those ASAP and be ready for a beautiful experience. If you haven't been to one of my workshops already, you're going to love it. I love you. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. And until next time, my next video, keep your vibrations way, way, way up.